Oil just hit its highest price in 4 months, and the reason is a massive U.S. military fleet moving toward Iran. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a single threat from President Trump is shaking global markets, why your fuel prices are about to change, and the hidden impact on Nigeria's massive budget. The price of Brent crude oil surged to $68.88 a barrel on Thursday. That's a 2.24% jump. U.S. West Texas Intermediate hit $64.41. This is the highest level since September 2025. But here's the twist. This isn't about supply and demand. This is about warships and a potential war. According to Reuters, the spike is driven by one terrifying fear: a possible U.S. military attack on Iran. Meet Iran. It's OPEC's fourth largest oil producer, pumping out around 3.2 million barrels every single day. An attack could wipe that supply off the map overnight. On Monday, warships were reported arriving in the Middle East. They started moving from the Asia-Pacific region last week. Tensions exploded after a crackdown on protests, which Iran's government claims were infiltrated. And then, something shocking happened. On Wednesday, U.S. President Donald Trump announced a massive armada is moving quickly to Iran with, quote, great power, enthusiasm, and purpose, unless Iran makes a nuclear deal. Here's the part that will blow your mind. Reuters reported on Thursday that President Trump is weighing options that include targeted strikes on Iranian security forces and leaders. The goal? To encourage protests that could potentially overthrow the country's rulers. This is a direct, high-stakes gamble. Iran has vowed a strong response should the U.S. attack. We are on the brink. A single missile could send oil prices soaring past $80, $90, even $100 a barrel. The global ripple effect would be immediate. But here's what nobody's talking about: the unexpected winner in this crisis. The global crude oil price is now above Nigeria's 2026 budget benchmark of $64.85 per barrel. On December 19, President Bola Tinubu presented a federal budget of 58.18 trillion naira, banking on that conservative oil price. For Nigeria, this crisis could mean a budget surplus. For the rest of the world, it means pain at the pump. The implications are massive. Some see this as a necessary show of strength. Others see it as a reckless move that could trigger a global recession. The tension is clear: geopolitical power play versus economic stability. But the biggest unanswered question remains: is this a bluff, or are we hours away from a conflict that will redefine the global economy? Do you think President Trump's strategy will work, or will it backfire spectacularly? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global news that hits home.